Hey guys, so today we're going to be looking at more Am I Wrong stories. Yeah, let's just get right into the video. Am I wrong for telling my boyfriend if he doesn't propose before the end of this year, I will start planning my future without him? I have been with my boyfriend for 5 years. When we started dating, I expressed to him that I wanted us to grow together and was dating to marry. He said he was more slow paced with everything that he does, and if we made it 5 years together, he'd feel comfortable proposing. We talked about this throughout the relationship, so this was well established and we both agreed even though 5 years seemed a bit too long for me. I was understanding of him because his last relationship, which ended 2 years before we met, he brought a ring and she dumped him. Fast forward to now, we've been together all these years, and in that time, we even had a child together. Yet he still never proposed. I brought it up earlier this year how this is our 5th year together, and I would really like us to take the next step forward in our commitment and get engaged by the end of the year, our anniversary. They have a kid together and he hasn't proposed? What a man. I think getting a girlfriend pregnant and not giving them the title of your wife when they clearly want it is pretty crazy. I mean, it's different if they don't want it and they don't care for the title. But it's another story if your girlfriend who has your kid is like, I want to get married soon. You guys already have a kid together. That's the bigger thing than getting married. He started telling me how he doesn't see a point and doesn't believe in marriage anymore because it's just a piece of paper and there's no need to get the government involved. Oh, so he just wants the easy way out. That's what I'm hearing. I told him that that wasn't the point, and this was an expression of our devotion to one another and solidifying ourselves as a family. I offered we could do a different type of ceremony where we didn't have to even involve the government because this is not about that to me. He kept making excuses, and I asked him where does he want to be in the next couple of years, and he just said he thinks about day to day. Ooh, that's not good. I feel like if a man does not think about the future with you, that's not good. They literally have a kid together and he's thinking about day to day. He has his priorities all wrong. I'm so confused. You don't say that kind of thing when you literally have a kid with someone. I told him if he doesn't get it together and propose by the end of the year, that I will have to reevaluate this role in my life and make future plans that don't include him, since he's showing me that he doesn't want to be included. He said I'm an asshole for forcing him to propose and that he doesn't want to. I mean, there's her answer. He doesn't want to propose to her. He does not want to get married to her. There's her answer. I think that's a pretty obvious answer. I told him that's fine and he doesn't have to, but that I also don't have to sit around waiting for him and wasting my time on someone who doesn't want to grow old with me and do life together, marriage, family, etc. True. Honestly, I think she got an answer. He was literally like, I don't want to marry you. I don't even want to propose to you. But he bought his ex a ring. I think that just says so much. Because it's another to be like, oh yeah, my boyfriend, he's just scared of getting married. But no, her boyfriend wanted to get married to his ex, but does not want to marry her. That says so much. What the heck? Waste no more time with him. He literally showed you what kind of person he is and where you stand in his life. No future with you. Just day to day. That's so ridiculous, honestly. You have a kid with someone and that's what you say. Jeez. Why would you want to marry someone who does not want to propose to you? That doesn't make sense. Am I wrong for embarrassing my sister in front of her friend by offering her a pad and tampon? Why is that embarrassing? I purchased pads and tampons to keep at my apartment in case I have a guest who needs one. Yesterday, my sister and her friend were over for drinks. My roommate, also my boyfriend, sister doesn't know, was joining us later. We were drinking. My sister's friend got up to use the restroom. When she came back, she was clearly embarrassed and was whispering to my sister. My sister tried to make up some excuse as to why they had to leave. I was concerned because they both have been drinking. Our previous plan was for them to sleep in my bed. I don't mind the couch, or I was going to sleep in my boyfriend's bed. I told them I wasn't comfortable with the idea of either one driving and to at least get an Uber if they really needed to leave. I even suggested that they wait until my boyfriend showed up so he could drop them off. My sister said it was an emergency type thing. Okay, if it's an emergency, I'm sure my neighbor will help. We are friendly and often help one another. My sister rolled her eyes at me and demanded that I hand over the key. I told her no, I wasn't going to let her drive. I asked what was even going on. Her sister said she started her period and wanted to go home. I told her it was okay, that if she wanted to take a shower, she could. I have sweats she could wear while her clothes got washed. I told her where to find the pads and tampons in my bathroom. While she was taking a shower, I put up the drinks and made popcorn and hot chocolate. We could watch a movie while her clothes dried and while we wait for my boyfriend to arrive so he could drive them home. My sister said I completely embarrassed a friend, that I was rude to force myself into a female problem, that I as a man have no place to be speaking about a woman's period. She also tried to insinuate that I had a crush on her friend, and that her friend wasn't the type to sleep around. Apparently me purchasing pads and tampons means I have women in my apartment for sex. I was confused by this. I didn't approach a friend to ask for myself if I overstepped or embarrassed her. And this person was being so nice. What? I would be like, thank you. Thank you so much. You saved my life. But no. Why was the sister like that? I would be so proud as a sibling if this person was my sibling. Right? Like, you know, you're so considerate. I love that. But no, the sister was embarrassed. Why? Because he clearly has a sister. And he's probably like, oh, maybe she'll need to use them one day. Why is the sister not appreciative? Seriously. Some people don't deserve nice things. Seriously. She made something that was like so nice, so kind to be something like, oh, you're creepy. Are you sleeping with women? Okay. Alright, that's enough. Well, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoy. Tell me in the comments down below what your thoughts are. And as always, thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked it. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!